Grief is a natural response to loss. It can be a challenging journey through a number of dark periods of time where there is overwhelming sadness, lethargy, or just an overall feeling of colorlessness. Let me start with an anecdote for context. My mother was a true ray of sunshine in my life, the life of my family, and everyone that knew her. She literally dedicated her life to my sister and I and our family. We were her purpose. When she died, you can imagine the huge void she left behind. It's now 2 years later after her passing, and I still miss her every bit as much as the day I watched her take her last breath. The pain hasn't gone away, not in the slightest, but a wise person once shared with me that even though the pain never really gets less, if we approach grief properly, we learn to grow around the pain and we become better people as a result. I'm here to tell you that truer words describing the experience of grief and subsequent healing have never been spoken. I want to share with you 4 essential steps to combat grief and begin the healing journey. While I acknowledge we are all different and we heal differently, you stumbled across this video for a reason. So I hope you give it a listen through the end and give these efforts a try. They have helped me, and I firmly believe they will bring you reprieve much the same. The first step in combating grief is to acknowledge and honor your emotions. Allow yourself to feel the pain, sadness, anger, or confusion that accompanies grief. It's okay to cry, express your emotions, and lean on others for support. I emphasize this because in going through this process and speaking with many others, I have observed that running away from these feelings for some tends to lead to harming behaviors in other areas of their lives, or just repressing the inevitable suffering later in time that eventually bubbles its way to the surface. It's okay to feel things, my friend. We are human, and if you feel pain, remember that is the universe's way of reminding you that you loved and you cared for what you lost. Let that marinate for a second, because that is truly noble and it is beautiful. The second step is knowing that you don't have to face grief alone. Seeking support is crucial, but I want to qualify this for you. It's okay to reach out to friends, family, or support groups who can provide a listening ear and understanding. It's also okay to consider professional help, such as therapists or counselors who specialize in grief counseling. At the same time, some of you may not be ready for interpersonal interactions to cope with grief. In that case, read books on the subject, journal, learn to meditate, take to running. The idea is that you find someone or something as a partner to accompany you through this journey. For me, those partners were books, journaling, and meditation. And these partners are serving me well in not just confronting grief, but in becoming a better human overall. The third step is huge, and it is ensuring self-care. It often gets overlooked during a grieving period, but self-care is key. Self-care can be things like taking a trip to a beautiful place, regularly working out, eating clean and healthy foods, taking long warm showers, maintaining good hygiene and appearance. Engage in these and other activities that nurture your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. When you prioritize self-care, it will help you replenish your energy and give you moments of peace amidst the grief storm. Finally, the fourth step. It is the daily reminder to yourself that you are embracing the healing process, that it takes time, and that it is your own personal journey. Healing will happen at your own pace. There will be moments of growth, joy, renewed meaning, and/or purpose, but it will also be accompanied by sorrow, which is okay. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means finding a new way to live with the loss, or like I shared earlier, growing around that hole in your heart that never closes. Feel free to write down the following mantra and repeat it to yourself every morning when you wake up and every night before you go to bed. Speak it verbatim in the present tense. I am not alone, and I am grieving because I love. This is what I am supposed to feel, and it's okay, because I'm becoming the best version of me as I grieve. Billions before me have gone through this, and billions more will still. But I am getting through it, and my journey is my growth. Please don't lose sight of the fact that combating grief isn't a linear process. Some days will be better than others. Think of this experience as a courageous journey, taking one day and step at a time. Healing is the destination of that journey, and I assure you that place is real. Acknowledge your emotions, seek support in the fashion that suits you best, take care of yourself, and embrace the journey. I conclude this video with a message from my heart. May your path be filled with healing, with strength, and with love. Never forget that you are blessed, you are favored, and above all, you are not alone. You will reach your destination.